and Studs! At long last, we are finally at the finish line for the Speed Champions 2022 sets. This is Brews and Studs, and welcome back to my LEGO Speed Champions garage. Unfortunately, with this video being the last of the build and review for the Speed Champions sets, this video playlist will get the proverbial car cover put on it after this video. Fear not though, gentle viewers, there is more car content coming up in the next few videos. We have yet to build the epic Technic set, the McLaren F1 car, so look for that video in the coming weeks. Focusing in on this particular LEGO set, we are going to be building and reviewing the Aston Martin Vantage GT3, which is the second car in the Aston Martin double feature set that was released on March 1st, 2022. As you saw in a prior build, the Valkyrie AMR Pro was a good set to start off with and took most of the piece count in this double feature. So this set came with a total of 592 pieces and retailed for $39.99, which is the same cost of the single release such as the Countach Via 512M. So this set offers the same value at $20 per car. In terms of build time, the GT3 is quicker than the AMR Pro. I think that total building and stickering time took me roughly around 30 to 35 minutes as opposed to the AMR Pro. If you want to see the video of the AMR Pro, you can feel free to click on the eye in the upper right hand corner. Veteran Sprues and Studs viewers will know that I always unfortunately fixate on the sticker count of these Speed Champion sets, as they are literally a thorn in my side every single time. So with this set, there are a total of 29 of these damn things that cover the car. So in the grand scheme of the Speed Champion sets, this one ranks as one of the sets with the most stickers. The dubious champion goes to the Mercedes F1 with a total of 33. So the Vantage is not too far behind. I think total stickering time is around 5 to 8 minutes, which still detracts from the fun of the set, which is actually building the car. As I have stated before in the prior 6 Speed Champions videos, all these cars conform to a formulaic build. With the opening of Bag 3, you build the driver of the car and then progress on to building the rear chassis of the car. Then after you're done with Bag 3, you move on to finishing up the set with the unwrapping of Bag 4 and complete the front of the car. The build techniques that are used on this car are rather straightforward compared to the AMR Pro or the Ferrari 512M, which I think have the most unique and most complex builds of the 2022 lineup. You first start off by using the universal black center chassis piece to turn on the ignition of the build. After you progress onto filling up the center chassis of the car and move on to attaching the rear diffuser of the car. Then more of the model is built up, where I will point out, as I have pointed out in all of the Speed Champion sets, that the taillights use real red translucent LEGO pieces to represent them. In the past, LEGO used to use stickers, which further irked the crap out of me because, well, stickers remove the realism from the car. With the opening of the fourth bag starts out the filling of the interior and the start of building the front and the hood of the car. Of note, I thought it was clever of the designers to use 2 green horn pieces to represent the front splitter or front end of the car. The rest of the build is, well, unremarkable, but still enjoyable to put together. So it should come to no one's surprise that the Vantage GT3 is the race or hardcore track version of the Vantage. Aston Martin have clearly turned up the volume to an eardrum blistering 11 and on the GT3 compared to the more demure regular version. So now the GT3 has a 4.0-liter V8 turbo engine charged hard of a demon. This track killer has an estimated brake horsepower of 500 and 500 tarmac melting foot-pounds of torque. All that beastly machinery will get you from standing still at the racetrack line to 60 miles an hour in about 3.5 ticks of the second clock, which is pretty quick in the supercar category. If you have enough runway so that the Vantage GT3 can fully bellow, it can achieve a top speed of 195 miles an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not only does this track slayer have a heart of a demon, but it has the aerodynamics of a sleek diving hawk. As you can tell, there were a bunch of modifications that were done to the aero, brakes, suspension, so that this car is a purebred tarmac killer. When you look at the car, it certainly looks the part of a fine race car. With that just about does it for this build and review. How do you guys like the Vantage GT3? Combined with the AMR Pro, do you think that you'd shell out 40 of your hard-earned dollars for this car? Let me know what you think in the comments section. For me, I really do like this LEGO version of the car. It looks the part of a race car and stands out when you put this car next to the rest of the Speed Champion sets. This is Sprues and Studs, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next build.